as with what happened last time, you like slam down into Mayor Flappy's desk, and ink and papers go flying everywhere, and Cooper has landed exactly where Mayor Flappy was about to sign a document. And if I'm lucky, which one is it? Is it you? Here she is.
No. Oh my god, it's Cooper's POV?
Yeah!
Splash, this rules!
Thanks!
This is good, because no matter what I've done, even though you've described her as a duck, I have been unable to picture Mayor Flappy as anything other than Swifty.
He looks just like the president from Educational Dog Armageddon. Yippee!
Oh my god!
Oh, thanks, Kate. Yeah, remember when I was like, man, I did a really silly, funny drawing and I want to share it, but I might just keep hold of it. This was it.
Having this immediately pop up in the center of my screen was incredible.
Good.
Truly an immersive moment.
Yeah.
One might say electro-infused.
Stop it. So Flappy can be right here. Well, actually, she'll be right above Cooper. There we go. Maybe even right behind.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
And, yeah. She goes, oh my, hello? What?
You got Creep
No!
Slickman on the way.
What?
Probably want to call Red.
Creep Slinkman? Are you...
Yeah.
Do you need a hospital?
What? I'm fine.
You're not. You're really not.
Kind of realizing I'm the last one on the pile. Here, let me help. And I try my best to help everybody back up to their feet. should Xweets, do you need help? You don't look so. You don't. If I were to quantify how well you're doing, I'd say you're maybe like 1 out of 4.
What? Stop it.
What are you talking about? What is my hair? Is my hair messed up? She goes to like smooth out her hair and just smears blood in it.
Oh, there's like a lot of blood.
I made it myself.
Oh no.
You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and try. I'm gonna cast magic.
Yeah. Oh, and Sweet's got that inspiration, and you didn't use one, but
I didn't use one, but I just made it. Heal 1 harm on Sweets.
Yeah. And remember how last time this happened, the unintended consequences were kind of all the blood just going back into Sweets?
I was about to say, Sweets has like a wait, I remember. No, dog.
Some of it comes back through. The portal reopens just for more to come back and closes again.
Yep.
Oh. Thank you. Oh. Okay. All right.
I did forget. I kind of forgot it did that.
Like a milkshake made of pennies. What the fuck?
Oh God.
Did I say that last time? I feel like I may have said that last time.
But what do you mean last time? You've done this before?
Don't worry, it was at Lee's house.
Oh, I think I might faint.
It's fine.
She starts to just kind of, her knees buckle, and she just faints. She just drops. Oh no!
Oh.
Can I? You're too slow to catch her.
Can you?
What move was it that you used to catch Xweets at Lee's house?
It's the same one. It's the same one.
Well, when you're attacked by someone who looks down on you.
Oh.
So
Yeah, no, that's...
No. But you can roll a push through stress with heart.
Yeah, I can do that.
A dexterity check.
I'm gonna use a hard advantage.
Yeah.
Heart, you
Reflex
say?
roll.
Do you have a spell proficiency?
Just whoa.
Damn.
Roll against Mayor Flappy's Thaco.
You can't talk about Mayor Flappy's Thaco. She's sensitive.
Look, a lady's thaco is her own business.
I'm gonna go for succeed at what you were attempting and catch her.
Yeah. I mean, you've got more than 0 hard links. I assume.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's links. I do this every time. I'm like, yeah, it's 9. That's fine.
I don't know what the rest of that says because I can't read.
Oh wow.
To be fair, it doesn't highlight it.
I can at least use Hatterene. I've used Cooper. I need to relock that link.
Well, you don't have to use it. It's just the number of links.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, that. Oh
Yeah.
That's yeah. 2. It's 2. I got 11.
You did it.
I
12
did
sessions
it.
in, and all of us have a perfect grasp of the mechanics. Every
An
single one of us.
incredibly perfect grasp. I was so ready for this.
Listen, we've had several episodes where we didn't roll a single time.
Yep.
It's fine.
But no one needs to know how many experience points I have right now.
He's got 9. You level up at 5.
I guess.
So, you both got a 10 plus in hearts, which means if you have a spent locked link, that's a hard link, you can unlock them all, I think. I think it's all of them.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Refresh those links.
yeah.
Give them a little
Refresh
spritz
those
and a wipe
links.
down. Looking good
Yeah.
for spring.
There we go.
The level up doesn't proc until you hit the menu.
Oh, hit start. What? Just hit start.
I've never been to a restaurant.
God damn it. Oh god. Alright. And you get to pick 2. So succeed at what you were attempting for catching her. And then yeah, you can either
I'm
get
just
a
gonna go ahead and take 1 forward.
yeah.
Because I don't think asking a question about this scene is gonna help, and gain an advantageous position
I
is
feel
kind
like
of.
you could find a question that would help. I mean, do you? But I'm like,
Yeah, but a +1 forward is also pretty nice.
What
Yeah.
kind of secret documents does she got in here?
right?
Secret Ansem reports.
What was she signing? The GM.
She was writing a letter to
Damn
the
it.
machines and Miss
Dun,
Q.
dun, dun. Dun, dun,
And her
dun.
butt's out!
She's Donald
Dear
ducking it. She's a
Penthouse,
duck. She's
I never
allowed.
thought it would happen to me, but Flappy, what is this?
God, we've got an energy tonight. I'm loving it. So yeah, you take a +1 forward, and you catch Flappy, and she just kind of goes limp in your grasp. Oh, thank you. Whew.
That's okay. Just take it easy. We'll are you all right? Are you gonna be okay?
Floor.
I'll be fine. Thanks for asking. Hey, what the?
Floor.
Floor?
Floor, please.
Oh, right, of course. And he'll gently lay her down.
Just, like, kinda, like, it's hardwood flooring, but it's covered in papers, so it's kinda soft. She just, like, meekly holds up one, like, limp hand, just, don't worry, it's just blood. I don't do so good. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Oh.
Sweets is gonna crouch next to Flappy.
Covered in blood.
The blood's
Hey.
back.
It's gone back in.
Oh, true.
Hey,
Unless it's someone else's.
just while I got you down here, it's important. I need you to know.
Huh?
There's from the library. There's some guys, and they're kind of headed this way. And
What? The monsters?
yeah, they were like, yeah, sure, non-traditional, hostile entities.
Sweet, she just fainted. Do we really need to do this now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it suddenly not important that people are in danger?
I mean, it is important. It's just, what's she gonna do about it? She's, like, recovering.
No. I'll be fine. I'll
Okay,
be fine.
cool. I'll untell her. Never mind. Everything's fine. Don't do anything.
No,
No,
don't listen
no,
to her.
no.
Don't
Fix it.
untell her.
No, I fixed the problem.
I'm so confused. We should tell Red?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have gone to
Ron's
Red's.
gonna take the, has she got, like, a cushion on her chair?
Yeah.
He's gonna take the cushion and just sort of prop it under her head.
It's
Feel
so
like-
full of my farts, Rowan.
Flip it over. I'm gonna find a newspaper and just lay it over her like an emergency blanket.
Mayor
He was not
Flappy-
expecting that.
Mayor Flappy is gonna have nightmares about having said that in her delirious, half-fainted state. Like, in about 10 minutes, she's gonna go, no, I didn't say that. I can't ask him if I said that.
He's just gonna flip it the other way. That should do for now.
You gave it the warm side. Do the cool side.
Uh-huh.
There we go. We're gonna go and make sure that the village is safe.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Take care. Sorry about writing on your forehead, Cooper.
You what?
Man, Flappy.
Yeah, when you look at Cooper, there is just like a very poorly smudged, written out Flappy. Like,
Oh, I
it's
think
mostly
you live
just
here now.
smudged.
I think you live here now. No, don't you worry about it.
Okay.
I'm sure it comes out.
The farts? Oh, the ink. The ink. Right. Oh shit! You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna go talk to somebody, and Sweets is gonna head upstairs to telescoping.
Mm-hmm. You head upstairs and find the door locked. Because it is currently still the makeshift prison cell for Maze and Crank.
Alright, let me get a roll here real quick. There's so many fucking... Alright, there we go.
Rowan hands Cooper a tissue from his inventory. Otto! So, what were we trying to cast magic there?
To unlock the door with the Keyblade.
Well, do you want to spend a link to re-roll that one?
Question for you, what will happen if I don't?
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
You might possibly, shall we say, overdo the unlocking. You're gonna blow it off the hinges.
You see, and now I'm locked between... That's not good for the situation, but that is funny. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep it.
Let's go!
We're going fast.
If I may add some flavor, I think the recoil sort of throws her back down the stairs.
Yes! So you just hear a... and Xweets coming, like, flying down the stairs. The sound of wood splintering and metal clanging across the floor upstairs.
Like, literally in the time that they've just, like, the Rose handed Cooper a tissue and he starts to tap at the ink. Just... boom.
And now I've smudged it. Sweet,
Whoa.
what happened?
Are you okay?
You should see the other guy. Anyway, I got a good feeling about this one. She sort of pulls herself up and sort of stumbles back up the stairs.
Hey, why don't we, slow it down, and, why is the door being blasted open?
It was in the way.
Isn't that the prison?
Oh, God.
Right.
No!
Keyblade out!
Oh, this is all going tits up. Oh, no. Ain't nobody better be trying to escape up there or I will vomit my blood on you.
Come on!
You hear Telescopy calling from upstairs. Hey, that was a lot of magic there, bud. Good job. I'm a little worried about sort of the situation of the people in here. If you'd come up real quick, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Ro's gonna run up the stairs, and, like, on his way up, he is gonna scoop up Sweep and just, like, help her up.
Yeah!
Easy there, Grabby Sam.
I'm caught between, this situation needs attention, and Mayor Flappy's laying on the floor in the middle of the room.
He sure is!
I think as soon as Sweets calls him Grabby Sam, he's just like, nope, and drops her again.
Oh god, she goes down the stairs again.
Falls into me.
Long time no see.
Hi.
Would you mind tossing me up the stairs?
Are you sure that's... How about I just help you up?
Yeah, you know what? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
and will. I think I'm actually mostly going to push you to make sure you don't fall. You get to go ahead of me.
It's like a spotter.
That sentence could have gone everywhere. And then I'm also going to push you down the stairs again. Third time's the charm.
I would like to think she makes it all the way to the top this time, unless something else happens.
Bowling ball out of nowhere.
Yeah.
A fucking Home Alone paint can on a rope.
Yeah. I've been the main villain the whole time. Oh my god. Oh, I should have thought of that. Damn it. That would have been really funny. But yeah, you come upstairs again. Rowan being first up. You see Mace and Crank in the observatory.
He's gonna be pointing Starflare at them and is just like, don't do anything stupid.
Crank. Mm-hmm.
Well, I hardly see how that's relevant, but...
So about that, is your friend Cooper here? Cooper?
Why do you want to know where
Yeah,
Cooper is?
I just want to gloat. I just want to gloat a bit. Anyway, remember the stuff we all knew? Things we all knew? That stuff?
Yeah, remember that time we locked you in a room and you stayed here until we came back? Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Anyway, Telescopy, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, but I think maybe you should watch out for, what... May's been kind of cooking up or something. And May's...
Who gave her cooking?
Time is a factor. If you could look towards the library and tell me if there's anything approaching and how far away it is.
Well, sure thing, boss. And the telescope swings around to look out towards the library, knocks Maze on the back of her head, and she's like stumbles forward.
I was just gonna ask, does the little chair fucking sweep the shit out of Maze?
Yeah. Oh, that makes it so much less dramatic. Oh boy. Anyway, I found out a way to channel darkness. Wanna see?
What?
Fucking what?
Oh, it's just what your friend Cooper there told me all about, how it could become like extra powerful and such, and that's just... I've been cooking. And she starts glowing. An aura of darkness starts appearing around her. Ooh, this is gonna be fun!
None of that.
Oh, so much of that!
I'm gonna try to strike a subdue.
Hell yeah. That's an 8.
Can Xweets and Ro do it in tandem?
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, if you wanna roll a limit break, or, I mean, yeah, another strike to subdue, that works too.
Yeah.
Take her heart!
Let's start with... Yeah. Let's start with Sweets. Take something, or...
I want to pick Force a Change of Location. And when she starts channeling and Sweets goes, hey, none of that, just sort of, summons the Keyblade and, like, just bonks her with it, but does knock her down the stairs.
Cooper does, like, dramatically jump out of the way, having not fully entered the room yet.
Wow!
Oh my god. Could it be a de-escalate the situation? Ro kind of like slaps her back and then into Sweets' path.
Perfect.
So... Wait, so does Xweets send her toward Rowan, and then Rowan sends her back? Is that what we're doing here?
I think Dupe was saying that Rowan does the setup and Xweets does the spike, as it were.
Yeah! Hell yes. Let me get some bars up in here. Because the strike to subdue also does a harm. Wait, no, that's a 10+. Never mind. So, you essentially both force a change of location?
Well, because Rowan did de-escalate the situation, is that right?
Oh, gotcha.
Which could even just be as simple as the slap knocked her out of channeling.
Yeah, the slap immediately makes the whole, like, channeling stop, and then she stumbles a bit, and Xweets just sends her out the room and down the stairs. Okay, no!
Yeah, she was throwing off my groove. Anyway.
Hey!
The stairs?
Right.
Really?
What?
The stairs? Really?
Craig.
Oh, Mayor Flappy.
Everyone's a critic.
and now I'm running back down the stairs.
Yeah. You hear from downstairs I can still get something out of this. Ow.
Something out of this.
And
Fucking data catchphrase.
Telescopy says, "Whoa, okay, yeah, they'll do it." Do I remember the Telescopy voice? Not at all. So it's just kind of gonna be all over the place. Shit.
I'm a moving target. I can be anything.
I could be anything. I'm just a silly little guy. Telescopy does say, boss, so the things from the library, yeah, they're like, there's like things coming from like the tree line.
Oh god, how many are there?
There's like 5. I mean, I don't mean to alarm you, but they kind of all... I mean, they don't have, like, faces or anything, but they're, like, coming straight for me, I think. Don't let them steal me. Yeah. Well, I mean, here.
Steal you? Are you not bolted down?
I don't know. Why do they want to get here? I'm a valuable piece of science equipment.
Science equipment.
Science equipment.
Game is stupid.
Sorry, I'm very phlegmy today. I'm on the other end of con crud, but now I'm just coughing all the stuff up. I'm trying to mute in time, but, you know, if I sound a little wheezy, I apologize.
Come on, we gotta get going. Take Maze with us. Oh man.
Craig.
Crank, you stay right there.
Craig.
And don't do anything weird with darkness.
Well, Crank could probably
Crank?
fit in somebody's inventory, right?
Crank.
Xweets is going to attempt to put Crank in her inventory.
What
would be a good thing to roll for that.
I would love for you to do that. I think you're gonna have to convince Crank to be in your inventory.
Perfect. Oh, ooh, and how relevant. That means that I can also use my new ability,
Oh.
which I don't have macroed in, so I'll have to do it manually, but I will read out the text here. As part of Xweets is going to use I know what lies in your heart, which is when you roll to convince somebody, you can roll with dark instead.
Ooh.
So let me just find convince NPC.
Holy shit! Yeah.
And then, cool. The dark, I think, adds 1. Hang on, where are her stats? But it wouldn't change the result.
Yeah, it's as good as it gets.
Yep. So the dark brings it up to a 13.
Whew! Hey, wait a minute. Although, Crank joins the organization.
Well, that.
Gotta be honest, I didn't see that coming. Like, he seemed like sort of a mostly good dude who was sort of pushed in the wrong direction. Wow. All right. Anyway, into my pocket you go.
Right. And
You did just describe most of the organization.
yeah. You just kind of feel this giant toad. I mean, it's a fucking, it's big. It's like a football size. It's huge. Giant frog. You just kind of feel it settling into your inventory pocket, wherever that may be. And just hear a muffled, Craig.
Good.
Craig.
Excellent. Later on, you and I are going to have a conversation about some things. But for now, we got to figure out what to do with Maze.
As you finish putting Crank in the inventory, you hear Telescopy go again. Oh, I think they're kind of here. So, oh no.
Like now?
Yeah! I said they were in the tree line. That means, right, they're, here.
Oh,
God.
Okay, all right.
They're slithering across the ground now. Oh, no!
I think Xweets is going to try and just climb up Telescopy to get to the roof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, just to Mayor Flappy is covering a little bit. Let's move you over here. I mean, this is an opening, probably.
Right?
I don't know how
like,
observatories... Now, how did that work as a prison cell, you might ask? Shut up.
They can't climb.
They can't climb. Is climb a stat in this game? Didn't think so. Next question.
But can they flatten themselves out like a hamster and squeeze through tiny gaps?
Now that...
There it is.
there it is.
I mean,
Like-
I'll do a push through stress about it. Since that's gone from simple climbing to specific thing now.
Sure,
Unless you
yeah.
have a better thought.
I mean, Nix has a good point of Telescopy would whack them if they tried to climb, so I think with Telescopy's cooperation, you can climb Telescopy and get out on the roof.
Hell yeah.
And as you climb out, you see that these 5 Creeps Linkmans are in fact here. Like the last one of them swings from a tree and just kind of plops onto the ground. Because here they can't really swing on anything anymore, so now they just slither towards Mayor Flappy's office.
They're pretty close.
I think Ro is gonna run downstairs and try to, scruff grab Maze to, yank her along and, bring her along outside so that he can, keep an eye on her while also just, being out there.
I was going to say, during all of this, I have Mayor Flappy Fireman carried over my shoulders, and I'm attempting to interpose between Maze and the front door.
Good. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're surprisingly strong. What a sleeper build.
Don't look at my shaking knees, please.
Don't look at my knees.
Do you need me to roll anything to grab Maze?
Yes, absolutely. While she is a little, you know, she was just thrown down the stairs, but
How old is Maze?
pretty old, but she is getting up with a few, like, with not a few cracks and pops from her bones. She's ow, 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 ow. But she's definitely not gonna let you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, either... I mean, she looks like she's... Well, with Cooper in the way, she looks like she's getting ready to fight. So... I mean, it's
I
for
could change
just
that to just a drop kick.
God, from the top of the stairs. Rowan from the top ropes.
Just a fucking elbow.
Oh God. It's his signature sundown.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Because, yeah, I could do it as a, if she's looking to attack, then I can absolutely do a, just a defend. Which, I get a +1, 2.
Well, she isn't, like, about to launch into an attack. She just looks like she's squaring up. So, if you want to grab her now, it would have to be, like, a strike to subdue or...
Gotcha.
Something along those lines.
Strike to subdue it is.
I'm gonna subdue.
I'm gonna use that. Wait, hang on. Did I have one or
so
two?
The
strike
last advantage.
It was the last one.
Ooh,
I mean,
boy,
it
that's a
works.
7.
Yeah,
works.
it's a 7. I'm going to. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Can I take something from her, and can I take the use of her arms from her?
What the fuck? Hey, dude, I'm gonna need to talk with you over here.
Sure.
You want... Hey, you're talking
Yeah.
about paralyzing her? Like breaking her
No.
arms? Is that what we're
No.
getting at?
No,
No,
grappling.
like that story from Reddit. You break both of her arms. Anyway.
Talking about grappling her.
Okay, that's a lot more hinged.
He's
can't
a
just say-
hero, Splasha.
You can't just say, I want to take something from her, the use of her arms. Like, that's serial killer talk.
I've taken your
The line between
bending.
serial killer and hero is really just narrative. I mean, what?
The temporary use of her arms.
Huh. Sure. Yes, you can grapple her.
Mm-hmm.
And as you lock her in a grapple, and she goes, "Oh God, please don't paralyze me! Don't break my..." Oh, it's just a grapple. That's fine. Okay.
Is you what kind of a psychopath do you think I am?
Unhand me, you brute!
Are you usually accosted by people attempting to paralyze you?
Yeah, that's a really, really specific thing. I am worried about you.
From the roof. What are you doing that makes so many people want to paralyze you?
Is this a Machine City thing? Should we get help?
And on that, we're gonna take our first ad break.
Need help.
So, chat, we'll see you in like 3 minutes time. Take some water, think about what's been said today, and, be right back. Whoop. Hello, chat room. We're also back.
Chatted room.
Chatted room.
Chat the room.
I'm wildly comfortable with the. I'm wildly comfortable with the vibes we've made in the studio today.
I feel good about it. I'm also just eternally laughing to myself that the image is called Mayor Flappy signing Cooper.
Yeah. But yeah, Rowan grapples Maze. The Creepslinkmans are approaching, and Cooper is standing in the door with Mayor Flappy over his shoulder. And, yeah, Xweets from the roof, you can see, like, the Slinkmans are approaching, and they're approaching fast. Like, they will reach the... Oh, excuse me. Ugh. I had a soda and a burp.
Oh no.
Oh no.
They'll reach the what?
That's so real.
That's so Raven. That's so
That's a
Riku.
raven.
Anyway,
Huh. Yeah. Like they will reach Mayor Flappy's office in like a minute.
cool. How far is Mayor Flappy's office from Red's?
I mean, you'd have to do a good jump from the roof to jump over there, but it's not far. They
Okay,
sort
cool.
of
Like, I
share
almost
the
just
same
meant, like-
area.
So, like, does she have line of sight from here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna try and figure out. Actually, shit. You know what? Oh, I'm so torn between two things, and I'm just like, which one is more rule of cool? No, I think I'm gonna go with the original one. Which I'm going to cast magic with the intent of making big noise. And I'll elaborate on that if it succeeds.
Let's see. Show me big noise. Ooh, that'll do it.
That's a big noise.
Cool. Shit, I only planned one effect. I get 3. Excellent. 2 seconds.
Hell yes.
One moment. Take me now. Mama's brewing magic. Okay, so I'll go ahead and describe the action, and while I'm thinking of the effects, because the main thing is, Sweets is going to, cartoon herself like. The first thing that's gonna happen, she's gonna stretch real tall, and then like her legs will sort of join together, and she like starts to turn into what looks like wood, and her head will turn into a big siren, and then one of her arms will turn into a crank, and the other arm is going to stretch around and start winding it.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go off like a storm siren with the intent of alerting the resistance. And honestly, I think since we got more effects than I expected, I would like... Let's see, what's the best way to spin this? between the Creep Slinkman and Red's house, which are closer to Xweets in space?
That would still be Red's house.
Still be Red's house. Okay. Basically, I'm trying to think, because if Red and them are inside, I think I would like to inflict a semi-permanent condition, and that will be stun. And my sort of thinking for this as to how it doesn't monkey's paw and fuck her up, because my third one is no unintended consequences, is that at the exact moment that the siren begins, a shockwave comes out.
Ooh.
To briefly stun the Creep Slinkman. But it's not like continuously emitting as she's making the siren.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this cartoony siren just starts out. And all the Slinkmen like coil up and cover. I mean, they don't have ears, but they cover where they should be and writhe in pain. Yeah. They are stunned for the moment.
Hell yeah. And like the main intent is just to make a loud noise to hopefully get Red and everyone's attention.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll probably continue sirening until they show up. Or until it's been long enough and it looks like they're not going to. Whichever way that goes.
Mm-hmm. While that's happening, inside Mayor Flappy's office, I would just... So, okay, Kat, here's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Would the siren noise be a problem for Rowan and Cooper? Would that be fair to say?
So my thought was like shockwave, like physically, so it would sort of go out. But I don't think if you wanted to make the argument that it would still travel through the building she's physically touching, I would be like, I mean, I'd kind of like them. I'd like things to go well for them, but like, I don't think I could say no. There's no way that would go that way. So, well, wait a minute. I picked no unintended consequences.
You did. That's why I asked.
I think they can hear it, but I don't think it makes their ears bleed or anything.
Hell yes. So inside, Rowan and Cooper, like you hear this siren go off on top of you, and it's loud, but it's not like deafening. However, Mace tries to get free of your grasp, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of hoping that you're distracted by this noise. I mean... Well, yeah. What are you gonna do about that? Or Cooper, what are you gonna do about that as you see Mace trying to wriggle out of the grapple?
Get her, she's wriggling.
She's wriggling!
I was thinking about doing an interfere.
Ew.
And I have some flavor for it. Depending on how it goes.
Well?
So just like Kat there, I think I'll roll first and then explain the flavor, if that's all right.
Oh yeah.
Cool. And it's a dark. Let's. Uh-oh.
Otto!
Uh-oh.
So that's not a success.
No.
Do you wanna burn a link about it?
I think I should, but it's also really funny if I don't.
Someone who ate a negative. The good luck in the mist text terrifies me.
It's
Yep.
so funny.
The
Yep.
GM makes a move as hard as they want good luck.
Mhm. I'm gonna reroll this one.
I believe in Rowan's luck.
Thank you, Cooper.
Chat, don't worry, you didn't go momentarily insane. That did happen. I don't like Sunken Valley anymore. They just mumbled a lot.
That's better. That's much better.
That's better.
Much better.
Who'd you burn for that one? Which link did you spend?
The Cooper.
Oh!
I can't believe you didn't believe in the me that believes in you.
Cooper is unlocked again.
Happy being unlocked. Well, no, he's still locked. He's just spent.
Yeah. Goodness, I know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
they don't do it cleanly. Something goes wrong in a dramatic way. So what were you thinking here?
I was thinking that Ro, is like holding onto her, like gripping onto her wrists with like one hand, reaches into his pockets to try and pull out more tactical rope because he has more.
God damn it.
And like,
Quote,
I think
tactical, quote, rope.
if you will allow me to posit an idea for what went wrong.
Uh-huh.
Because he's got a rubber hose wrist now, he does the whole perfectly tying a bow and a knot, and then when it's done, the tactical rope is on the floor, and it is his wrists that tied her hands together instead. And he doesn't know how he did that or why that just happened.
Oh no!
Dude, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
If this
While
were
you were
standard
tying
D&D,
it
I would
with
fight
your
for you to have a
hands.
point of inspiration for that.
What were you saying, Fen?
Oh, just with his hands that he's using.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what the? Hey, wait,
mean-
no, what?
If that ain't the most Bugs Bunny ass shit.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Mace
That's like
looks
one
just
step below sawing a hole in the floor and everything else falls except for the circle you're standing on.
yeah. Maze looks at the situation and then looks up at you. Did she... Interesting? Alright. No, that's sweet. Rowan got one. She looks to Cooper, still standing in the way. Looks down at the hands being tied together. I'll be honest, I didn't really think about this. That's a new one. Meanwhile...
Look. New to this, don't.
On the outside, Sweets, you see now that Red and the rest of the Resistance, except for Rue, who's in school, And Rouge, actually, so it is just whatever the third one was.
Red from Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No shit, that was Rue.
Yeah. I can never...
Rue's just a little boy.
It really is just Red who's in there right now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Red, Rouge, and Rue are the only names I have written down.
Yeah.
They're the only
no.
ones of the Resistance as well as us.
I keep thinking there's one more, but there just
I
isn't.
do too.
I think it's because...
Red. Red is the third
Yeah.
member.
Mhm.
It's just, surely it can't be Red. He's the leader / he's Red. It can't be him.
This is Red.
It's just Red climbing out the window, looking around, wielding one of the very unwieldy hand guns. Hey, what's the matter out here?
Bring whatever you got, bring whoever you can. We got a situation coming to Flappy's now.
All right, bring in everything and everyone.
And he runs over.
Gives himself a little pat down. Yep, that's everything.
Oh, keys. Forgot my keys. Hang on. Red's back in the house. Sweets is just watching it all from like a static vantage of him just like.
Seeing it. I'm imagining he climbs back out onto the roof and then with like a car, like remote, just like click click.
Yeah.
Like locks the house with one of those.
Oh my
The window's still open. The window's still open, but it does some lights blink at him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like the headlights. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like all the lights in the house like blink twice and
Holy shit.
I love this game.
Yeah,
oh,
me
thank
too.
God Red has advantage.
Hey, that's good for me. God. Oh, and one for Cooper. Everybody's getting out of bed to jump in the shower.
You.
He... he does... like, one step out of the window. But, oh, I can talk about it. Back in, back out, back in, back out. Then, oh, I could call too. Hang on. Back in. See him, like, dig out a fucking ham radio from, like, just under a pile of bullshit. And he goes, Red Rogue to, come to Mayor Flappy's if you can, bring guns. And then he runs over to Mayor Flappy.
Unencrypted channel over the air. Come to Mayor Flappy's, bring guns.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
Oh, no.
Ladies, gents, and those in between, the leader of the resistance.
The whole time this is happening, I imagine Sweet sort of being the camera. The camera's just nervously darting back and forth between Red and the Slinkman, and Red and the Slinkman.
Yes. Oh. Astral is saying the ham radio is a little pig person who just says it's living. Oh, it is, though.
It's a little guy who's going running. Running over to the barn to deliver the message.
No, the ham radio is just Red saying what he wants to say to a pig, who then uses an actual radio and says the message.
Sweet's watching is like, I mean, I get the ham part, but oh, there's the radio. All right.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Can we take an ad break? No.
No.
I need a break, man. All right. Yeah. Red comes running. And from the vantage point of, like, the roof of the observatory suites, you can also see that the doors to the barn where you stored your gummy stuff open. And you can't really see the person pushing it, but there is just a cart loaded down with a lot of the hand guns, but also a lot of other weird techie looking bits and bobs just on a trolley being pushed towards Mayor Flappy's. Right, let's go back inside the office for a little while here. Hey,
If you need a second, by all means, do take one.
Yeah, genuinely.
Say, I've got my keyblade out, half pointed at Maze, waiting for something to happen, but also I probably am starting to lean on it to support Mayor Flappy and myself.
Maze looks down at the knot of a wrist, confused, and then looks up at Rowan and says, and then her face kind of changes. She was about to quip. And then she looks genuinely worried. Do you sense that?
Not really. I don't really know how to use this. Listen! It's not relevant right now. You're coming with me. Come on. We gotta get out there and oh man, this is really complex.
What do you mean it's complex?
Listen, we got bigger problems than you right now. There's some nasty guys coming this way.
Oh.
No, don't get ideas like that. They are the kind that will take your heart. And as much as I don't like you, I still don't want you to get hurt by them. So come on. And he, like, drags her as he, like,
hey, whoa,
goes outside.
Hey, now, whoa, hey. It's, yeah, she's just being dragged. Hey, and where's Crank, anyway?
I think Xweets has him. He's safe.
Right. He's found some snacks. He's found sugar cubes in the pocket.
Hey, I'm saving those for later.
Craig.
You can have one.
Craig.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go bring Flappy over to what I assume she must have some kind of like fainting couch. Probably only uses it. Well, I'd say to like put on and off shoes, but I don't know if she wears shoes, but you know.
No. But she does live here.
But she does live here.
She does sleep on it sometimes. You know, when the day at the office has just been so hard that you can't even make it to your bed that's in the next, like, in the other room.
Sometimes you just gotta go to the fainting couch and need to about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, you, yeah, go over there, put her down.
Everything is, we're taking care of it.
Okay, I mean, I'm better now. Do you, I'm still confused, but not for fainting reasons. What's happening?
So we went to the library and that was useful, but there were some,
residual monsters left over, and they wanted to get out, and they did. So they were heading this way. I don't know if it's an issue, but we're gonna make sure it isn't.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. You should probably stay inside.
I will. I'm just an elected official.
I can't do this by myself.
Ooh, Katie's saying, yeah, chat, let me know if there's audio problems. We're hoping that it's just a Kate issue.
I know that this is an unusual time, but considering that they are literally linked right now, can I make a link with Maze?
Yeah! Absolutely you can.
It's a dark link, and I'm going to use an
Uh-oh.
advantage.
You know what that means.
Means it's time for the bug catching contest.
You all know the rules.
And so do I.
Oh, God.
Incorrect.
It's gonna be a cuff link? Stop it. Thank you, Darkvolt.
That's so good. Hey, and guess what? My link move triggers, so I got a +1 forward to convince or a limit break with her now.
Oh, shit!
Oh, it's always Maze. She knows I'm the hero.
She knows.
Oh, and that also means my link move triggers.
Maze is gonna know.
Kurt Angle knows.
God, I can't have Rowan. We need to put Rowan in the square ring sooner rather than later.
I, for some reason, really thought you were going to say we need to put Rowan down.
No!
Take him out behind the barn.
I would
No,
go
Paul. Rowan's my
nuclear.
cat. I'll do it.
Right, yeah. So you're now up. Got the dark link with the maze. Yep.
Mhm.
And Xweets gets an experience for dark links being made.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm so. I really need a hang on.
Oh no.
All right. So, I mean, I guess Maze also gets a link on you. I do wonder if she doesn't already have one. Yeah, and it's already a dark link. So there we go.
Yeah, I'd spent my one with her previously, so I wanted to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
You said Maze already has the dark link.
Yeah.
Cool. So no double proc for me. That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. That's a good point, though. Worth watching out for. But yet, Maze looks around, a little confused at Red, who's running towards them with the handgun. The sound of a trolley with a bunch of shit in it rustling coming towards them, and something else. She goes, no, there really is something really off here. You were saying something about, what was that? The things?
Really, really, really bad monsters from the library, from the mist.
Oh, no. Oh, we can't have that. I mean, do you need help? I'll just sit it out if you're stuck to me. Hey, can we work? I don't want to be stuck to you while you're fighting.
I don't exactly want you stuck to me while I'm fighting. You think I can fight while also carting you around? I don't know why this happened.
Well, I'm not just gonna sit here with some ginger cat bound to my hands.
What?
Truce? I would shake your hand,
Ginger?
but we're sort of already... And she just kind of shakes her hands. Thus also shaking yours. All right, it's a deal.
What? No, that doesn't count. No. Oh.
No, we shook hands. We've got a truce. Let's kick some monster butt. Where are we going?
Well, we're gonna need to find some sort of a defensive position. How are you even gonna do this without any hands? Oh.
Now, Rowan, what I'm gonna need you to do is take the potions out of my bag.
I mean, you can always untie me if it's that much of a bother. Hey,
As
Cooper,
if.
could you untie this?
Cooper, don't listen to her.
I'm really not even sure how he did this. Is this like one of
They're
those
all
like
still inside, right?
sailor's knots?
No, they've like come
I
outside.
think we probably like come outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
they're like
barely.
right outside the door.
Bowen, what are you doing?
Sweets, my wrist went weird.
I can see that. Hang on. And Sweets is just gonna jump off the roof. Is there anything to roll for that?
No,
Or
I think she can just get down from the roof.
Yeah, fair.
However, was she still a siren? Did they see a siren with Sweet's haircut?
Shit, no, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. and actually, just a light, flavorful retcon of the order of it. I do think it started like the siren started to rev up again. Shit! No, Bowen. like the siren turns back into her head before the pole turns back into her body.
Yes. And yeah, you jump down, join the others. Oh, hi, Sweets. We've got a truce going right now, so don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
Is that them
Believe it.
coming there? And indeed.
The shimmery hot dogs with bondage legs? Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, yep, alright. I guess let's do this. And yeah, the 5 creep slinkmans turn a corner from behind, like, a building and are moving towards you. Red is standing up on the, like, the little hill with the well, aiming the handgun. And, now, did I remember their name correctly? I don't think so, but doesn't matter. A little sack boy creature.
No, you used the right name. It's the name that we
Yeah,
used.
it's 2.
Okay, good. Yeah. 2, a little sack boy, knee high to a frog, comes into this
Half an apple tall.
Yeah. Comes into this, like, sort of the town square, the town center, pushing a cart that's just full of, again, the handguns, and also a bunch of other crap, and the little doll creature waves at you. Hello! I've been sharing the garage. I haven't touched anything, but, I got the guns! I got the stuff you need!
Cat, the player, had figured out by the name, and we talked about that he was going to be a little sack boy. Sweets was not aware that
that that's who 2 was going to be, and I think is just sort of opening and closing her mouth again, trying to figure out how to address the sort of gestalt of a situation in front of her.
Hey, all right, grayscale lanky lady. We can talk about our differences after we've beaten up the bad guys, huh? All right, let's go. And they just kind of hop into the pile on the trolley of thingamajigs and dig around for anything, I guess.
Xweets silently but lightly respects how cunty he is.
And the 5 creep slinkmans, let me switch us on over to here. Is that a... Sure. The 5 creep slinkmen advance on you. One of them creeps forward, like, towards Red, who's holding up the handgun and squeezing it, getting ready to fire. Another, like... I mean, the rest are just kind of headed towards your general direction. You're sort of bunched up. And yeah, so, like, one is moving to attack Red. The other 4 are moving to, like, attack generally you, but it seems that they're mostly gonna go for Rowan and Maze.
Yeah, they are.
It's an easy target.
Xweets is gonna pull Crank out of her pocket.
Crank?
Is this true? Does that true supply to you as well?
Crank?
You're still pretty muscly as a frog, right?
Crank.
Excellent. And she's gonna take a second to sort of like feel the wind, calculate the amount of lead that she needs. And then the one that's going towards Red, she's just gonna chuck Crank at where it would be at the right time to sort of like get a wait for it. And I assume that's just strike with intent, so let me go ahead and...
Sure.
Strike with Crank.
Yeah.
Crank with intent.
No, I think that one's something else.
Crank. So when are we gonna start producing merch? Because I need that on a t-shirt.
T-shirts that go hard.
I would like to roll to Crank with intent.
So you roll a 9, so you get to deal a harm and choose one effect. So again, the creep slinkmans are squishy when faced with your kind of keyblade power. The one you're aiming for will fully go down with just the 1 harm. So you have another effect for doing something else.
Cool. If that one throw does it, I think I'm gonna pick defend yourself from harm, and she's just gonna sort of guard up.
Yeah.
In the the direction of the ones coming their way. Crank to subdue.
Yeah. Thanks, Juno. Thank you. Crank with intent, booty shorts. I'm sorry to immediately unpin you, Juno, but Astral said that, and that's more important.
I really appreciate that the art isn't just free flowing in the call today. It's fully flourishing in chat as well.
Oh yeah, it's going real good in here.
When you crank with intent, do you take control of the situation or defend yourself from harm?
I mean, that's
Honestly, neither.
personal preference.
Actually, you take harm and the GM makes a move.
Look, if I crank with intent, I'm dealing great harm no matter what.
No! Oh
So many
boy!
important messages tonight.
So many important messages
I
tonight.
read immediately after that thing that I just said.
Ugh. Okay, back to the game. Yeah, so you just fling mushly crank, and like, having thrown just anything might not have done it, but the combination of the perfect throw, actually it lets crank sort of go out right in front of the creep slinkman just in time to grab it by the tendril on its head and drag it with him as he continues to fly off, and just yanks it away and smacks it into the wall of, like, Red's house. Just...
Fuck yeah!
Crank! And, yeah, then you defend yourself from harm. So as you've thrown crank, you catch just in time that one of the slinkmans is about to strike you. I would love to know how how you defend from harm in like a fluid move from throwing a frog to then like, you will do it. I just need to know how it works.
Oh, that's easy. So what's gonna happen is, you know how with a big dramatic pitch, you'll often get, you know, the pitcher continues to throw, so their throwing arm crosses their body.
Mm-hmm.
So the momentum of the throw as her arm crosses her body is going to spin her, and her other arm, the one that she didn't throw with, as she is turning, is going to pop a Heartless Defender shield for
Yeah!
like, just the moment of impact.
Yeah! It's perfectly pink. Brilliant. However, there's still 3 creep slinkmans who are now ready to strike. 2 of them striking Rowan and Maze, or attempting. 1 of them striking Cooper. What do y'all do about that?
Oh, there is one going after me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I was going to do is I was going to defend Rowan. But I need to not get hit myself first, probably.
Usually a good idea.
Which one's closer?
Which one's closer?
Yeah, is the one that's going to attack Rowan and Maze closer, or is the one that's going to attack me closer?
Great question. Which, I've already decided on, but for dramatic effect, I'm gonna do a slash roll. 1d2, and if it's a 1, it's closer to, the closest one is Rowan and Maze. Did that do nothing? Oh no, there it
That's
is.
a 2.
That's 2, it's the one going for you, it's the closest.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Roll the 2. They're going for you.
Man, I don't know. I didn't have anything cool planned for how to take care of myself.
Aw, beans! Well, you're gonna have to do something, or this creature is gone get ya.
I think I was probably a little too distracted and worried about Rowan's whole situation that I don't have the chance or the time to really do anything terribly proactive on my own part, but I will defend from getting hit.
Hell yeah. Give me that funness. Well,
Teehee.
it's a 9. Danger
Sure is.
averted, but it costs you. Expose yourself to danger or the GM makes a move.
Do I get to make that decision?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
up
say
to
you
you.
get to make a move.
Although... Alright, just having a look over my list of things that I can do. Interesting. So, tell me how you defend. This slinkman is like slithering towards you and is like lifting its back legs / tail to strike at you like a scorpion. What's Cooper's flavor of defending?
I think mostly what he's gonna do is just kind of like, and like reflexively like cross arms in front of himself. But possibly we've got something of a little bit of a press square to do something cool about it move. So maybe we get like a little bit of a shield, like just a magic kind of half bubble to to just it actually is an effective block despite how it looks.
So yeah, so as you throw up this reflexive block against this creature, and it just slams into your shield. Let's see here.
Darkfall, oh my god.
It's really good.
Oh boy. We'll have I'll have a look at it in the break, which is 5 minutes from now.
The advance in the technology. Incredible work.
Yeah, I'll do the GM move. Do harm as established by fiction. You've deflected the attack towards Maze. Rowan, you've now got to contend with a creature attacking you, a creature attacking Maze, which is essentially attacking you because you're bound together. And now you see the bubble shield go up, and suddenly a wild tail out of nowhere gets deflected towards you as well.
Okay. Interesting.
So we've got 3 harm incoming. At least one of them is aimed at you. 2 of them are probably hitting Maze.
Oh, I've got an idea for something in my head. I'm having a very quick look to see if I can...
Chat, in the meantime, I'm gonna look at Dark Volt's thing.
It's very good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's
Right?
that's the handgun. Oh,
It's
that's
literally perfect.
the little hand holding the hammer. You'll never catch me, you.
This is inspired.
It's so inspired. Thank you, Dark Vault.
Okay. I'm gonna flavor this as a you're too slow.
Uh-huh.
Because it is, when you're attacked by someone who looks down on you, you can spend a link to dodge immediately and appear in an advantageous position.
Yeah.
And I think what he's going to try and do is just like... Just thank fuck he's really strong, because I think that he's going to like brace and just sort of tell Maze, like, as everything is like moving in, he's just gonna be like, don't move and hold on. Okay?
Okay! Whoa!
And he's gonna bend his legs, grab to like hold her side so that like he's at least got some balance and she's not like fucking flailing just at the wrist.
Hey now, watch the hands, Mr. Grabby Hands.
You want to be saved or not?
Yeah! Alright!
And I'm gonna span the link. I'm gonna spend Master Ramu's link. I need to get Master Ifrit on Rose links. I keep forgetting to do it, and it baffles me that he's not got Ifrit in his mastery links.
Yeah.
But I will do it as Ramu.
I feel like you could pretty easily make the case for it's actually always been there. I just forgot to write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with that, Splash?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
And are you okay with that being a lock link or just a link?
Yeah. I mean, sure. It's Ifrit. He's pretty important to Rowan. I feel like that could be locked. Absolutely.
Right.
In that case, I will flavor this with Ifrit then.
Yeah! Flavor it with a bit of Old Bay Ifrit.
And, yep, I'll spend that lock link to use it, and the flavor of this is he's going to bend his knees, he's going to concentrate some magic. Star Flare is going to appear in his left hand, and he just sort of like bounces up, and there is a trail of fire from like under his feet as though he's jetting up, just straight up in the air.
Hey, like, I'm stuck to you!
That's why I told you to hold on!
And did.
And yet he's just gonna jump and land out of the way of these things that are all running at the same spot.
Whoa! There's definitely like a bit of your arm, like she isn't holding on super well, and for a moment she's just stuck to you by the rubbery wrist, and so you just kind of stretch away from her, and then it snaps, and she goes, "Whoa!"
Yep.
And comes with you. Hey, I thought we were working together. Where are you going?
I think that's gonna knock him off just like a little bit less stylishly than he's used to doing that. Like he was so ready for it to be some flashy like backflip-esque thing that he's trained with it for all the time, and this time it's just now we shoot up and then just oh god, I'm not gonna keep you balanced.
I mean, it could still be totally graceful as she's just flapping in the breeze behind him.
Like a cape. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I mean, as you dodge out of the way, the three creep slinkmans kind of collide together at where you were before, just knocking heads back. And then, hang on. I shouldn't have closed that link. Yeah. Okay, good. I just had to get my line. Because then Red looks over to them. Gives the handgun a big old squeeze and says, "Hey, you'll never catch me alive, you," and then fires it and blasts away one of them. It just goes flying.
Yeah.
All right, now to reload. It'll take a bit. And as he says that, two pops up from their pile of junk with... I mean, I sure would... Hang on. I'm just gonna quickly generate some junk by looking around my room. A pair of... You know, those gag teeth that you wind up? A pair of those? Actually, a bunch of them stuck in a pipe. He calls it the bite bomb. All right.
How many Joker teeth do you have?
All right, here we go. While I don't have stats for them, I need to roll for the bite bomb. So I'm just gonna roll 2d6, and we're just kind of gonna see what happens. Okay, a 7, a mixed success. So 2 launches the bite bomb. It explodes above the 2 remaining creep slinkmans, and teeth go chattering and scattering every which way. Quite a few of them catch one of them and just bite into it, and it's just writhing, trying to get these things off, and ends up in the confusion ends up like tangling itself into a knot. And then there's one remaining as we go to our next ad break.
This is so hype. I love it.
It's so silly.
Yeah.
Damn it! There we go. This is the right screen. Hello, chat. We're back.
Hi.
And that means...
Yeah.
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 Yeah. With the with the bite bomb taking out one, Red shooting another, there's now only one creep slinkman left, and it takes in its surroundings a bit. And even though Red and Xweets and Cooper would be the closest, it moves towards Rowan and Maze. And will, unless intervened with, attack Maze.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
I mean, what have I done?
I'm more than happy to do a defend from harm.
I'm
Hell
gonna.
I
yeah.
think Xweets is watching intently, but when it appears that it's going for Maze, I don't think she moves to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Let them fight.
Look, problem works itself out. Problem works itself out.
I'm gonna use a +1 forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use an advantage.
Hell
I'm
yes.
forgetting Maze is attached to Rowan. I'm
Right.
picturing
Yep.
her as a separate.
No, they're holding hands.
In a way.
In a way.
Well, both of her hands are holding one of Rowan's hands. You do technically have one free hand,
Yeah.
unless somehow you tied your
But it's your
other hand in there as
offhand.
well.
It is my offhand. I've got the keyblade in that one, but it's offhand.
But
Cool,
with
so I'll amend
a...
to say Xweets is doing the sort of the equivalent of a held action then.
Mm-hmm.
Will act if it appears to be going for Rowan and not.
No,
Oh.
don't stop.
So you roll a 9, and then with the +1 forward from Intimidate, oh, that's a 10. How does that look?
Hey, why are you eating plastic? I gave you dinner, asshole. Stop it.
Plastic has fun texture.
Ooh. I'm torn between two things.
It's like slinking closer, starting to coil up, getting ready to strike with its tail, and Mace is just looking at you like, so we're gonna do something, right? Hey, are we gonna...
Hey, Splash.
Yeah.
There's something I've discussed with you in DMs a while ago. I am a little bit tempted to use this chance to do that, but I'm going to DM you very quickly to just triple check.
Thank you, because I can't remember.
The hell
Is
you
this the
doing
one
over
where you
there?
can turn into a giraffe? Oh, sorry, was I not supposed to say that?
That's a spoiler!
Sorry, Rowan can't turn into a giraffe. Everyone forget about that.
Rowan, stop saying that Rowan turns into a giraffe. Stop trying to make it
doesn't
happen.
happen.
If you turn into a fucking giraffe.
Holy shit, he turned into a giraffe! What a twist!
Anytime you have information and you don't share it with anyone, mark experience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Go for it.
Look what you did. You made Juno sad.
Okay.
Plug my headphones.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Say nice things about Kat.
She's
That's
a
really
beautiful
cool.
partner, and I love her, and I can't wait to marry her.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. I love you too.
Wow.
Okay. I think given the stress of the situation, the day that he's had so far, and like the fact that he is tied to Maze by his own fault and his own doing, he's a little bit tilted, a little bit more tilted than usual, one would say. And with his defend from harm, he just kind of feels his blood boiling a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And he turns around so that Maze is behind him. I think he stamps his foot in the ground, and like there's just an anger and an eminence and an aura from him.
Yeah!
And he starts to glow, and his hair starts to like ripple up and out, and he looks a little different. Like it's
Yeah!
physically changed him a bit. And I think that he's just going to sort of like spit fire and sort of be like, leave here now.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, shit. Should have prepared your battle theme. Dang it. Road, go!
And
Yeah,
there's gonna be fire around his foot and fire coming out of his mouth. And like his hand behind him, fucking hot.
Mm-hmm. Ow, 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 ow! Yeah, the monster just stops and recoils from you. And I'll say, hey, Rowan, what do you do? I invite you to follow it up.
I think he's going to strike with intent.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the button for that.
In
There it is.
between Maze going, ow, 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 hot, 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 hot. You also hear go, is that, ow, 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 is that, hey, I can't see from back here, but is that, ow, 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 is he powering up? Ooh, shit. It's a 7. That's gonna be plenty with a deal harm to this little guy. But you also get to choose an effect.
I think take control of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to fire kick this thing.
Yeah! Fucking blast it into tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with just an explosive fiery kick, this thing is sent hurtling away.
I think if the camera were to pan back to Xweets, she's suddenly in like an umpire's outfit and has ripped her helmet off and is like doing the whole fucking hand shielding her eyes, watching the fly ball as it flies out of the park.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's just a palpable pause as everybody just looks at Rowan.
There's like smoke that kind of comes out of his nostrils, and it's just steam. It's super hot steam. And I think the effect kind of goes down rather quickly, like just.
Hey kid, you still with us?
Hey,
Of course I'm with you. Why wouldn't I be?
Just checking. And then after a moment, Rowan would be able to see her weighing it. And then she finally says, "That was good. Nice work."
Rowan will remember this.
Positive?
What?
Yes.
I'm hoping.
you'll know at the end of the chapter.
What did you just do?
What do you mean? I got rid of the bad guy.
I mean, you transformed a little bit. That was sort of why I was checking in.
What? I mean, I felt a little bit hot. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I can't speak to that. I'm mostly into women, but you would definitely... Oh, like the heat. Yeah, no, just strike that. Shut up, Sweets. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I lost a lot of blood. You kind of lost your pupils there. You got your teeth got a little like fangly. Don't look indignant. It happened. Kupo, back me up on this.
Yeah, no, you your hair got spikier and your eyes went scary.
What? I think, like, hearing it from both of them now, he's just like, what? Come on, guys. You're serious.
Is this not a thing that you were aware of?
I've never done anything like that before.
Huh. Well, whatever the fuck it was, it worked.
Yeah. Huh. It did feel Powerful.
Mog squint.
Oh yeah, where is Mog?
He's probably sitting up on Telescopy with a bag of popcorn.
Look, if we're safe here, can you help me with this?
What? The
Oh, maze.
Yeah.
Sweets is just going to, with both hands, grab either side of the knot and just stretch the hole open and like pull it off of Maze, and then just sort of let go and let it snap closed.
That's so weird.
Thank you.
Are you okay? I didn't, like, catch you on fire or anything, did I?
Oh, you hurt me a little bit, but that's all right. We had a truce.
Right.
Sweet says, yeah, wait, what am I doing? And she opens the knot back up and snaps it over Maze.
Hey!
Oh, no, there'll be none of that. I believe the phrase was time in.
No one called timeout.
No, but we had a truce, and it's sort of a callback to the last time we fought. Doesn't matter.
I mean, I guess.
And you hear a, oh, Crank. Ah, thank you, Crank. She reaches down, grabs Crank out of the grass. Right. I mean, I can just go. We don't have to make this into a whole thing. I'm giving you a shot here. Let me go. All right? We just pretend this didn't happen.
Sweets is looking at her very intently.
I mean, no. Right?
Yeah.
You
gotta be kidding.
She did the she was floating in the air for half a second. She was glowing with darkness.
Wait, what? Oh, no, that was the thing that the dumb shit you were doing. Oh, that's a good point. Sorry, a lot's happened. No, fuck you.
Worth a shot. So would now be the time to say time in? Would that be dramatically satisfying, or should we have, like... Should I have said time out before?
It's gonna have to be in a different conversation. You've already said it. We're all sort of expecting it now. The element of surprise is you blew your load.
Yeah. Wow.
You could villain monologue.
I could villain monologue.
Yeah, you got some plans that are nearing fruition or anything?
Maybe expanding on how the situation came to be how it is.
Yeah.
So suddenly holding a microphone, you got any projects you want to promote or whatever?
Chad, are you seeing this?
Anyway, shout out to Maze and Crank.
Look, shout out to Crank. I still feel like there's hope for you. Don't fuck me on this, man.
Oh, look, listen. I mean, he's my loyal henchman. Like he could do better. He could do better, but he's not going to.
I just don't know how to square that. I mean, the man's done community service.
Yeah.
He could do better. His job, not his master, just his job.
Right.
Not morally, just effectively.
I haven't really prepared. So, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to do a villain monologue. I would have prepared something for this situation if I'd known it was coming, but I was sort of expecting...
I'm going to strike the subdue.
Yes! Incredible! Incredible! Yes! Yes!
Xweets is gonna clap her hands together, and when she pulls them apart, there's suddenly a big net, and she's just gonna foomp down over her. and take something from them, their ability to escape.
You're paralyzing her!
Why are you breaking her back, you monster?
It's a net! And then, you know what? One last sort of puts her in a finger trap, just so she can't do any hand casting.
But hey!
And that's my de-escalate the situation.
Oh, come on. Ay.
Yeah, as if we're gonna let you go back to the machines and get that drill.
Right? And you really thought we were just gonna sit there while you monologued? Like, it just... I'll be honest, it was easy enough. It was kind of disappointing.
I mean, I was curious how... It's not important right now.
I mean, you're right. I would like to know how the fuck her weird brain works, but at the same time... Actually, you know what? If you want to monologue now, genuinely go ahead. I won't stop you.
Yeah, how'd you learn how to glow with the darkness while under Telescopy's watch?
Thank you. So, well, to put it briefly, since apparently we're timing in all over the place, it all started when you, my dear Cooper, told me about the power of darkness and how I could use that. And so I've been sort of meditating on that, and well, once you start slipping and you sort of let the darkness take its hold in your heart, it starts getting, the aura starts glowing around her again, starts getting easier. And
No, none of that. Spray bottle.
Nope.
And when you're really mad, nothing can stop you! There is a moment of something should happen here. Oh, right, the net. Oh, goddammit. Crank. Nothing can stop you!
No.
And Crank suddenly swells in size.
How much?
He grows and he grows, breaking the net from within, becoming the size of a car with Maze on top of him.
Man, are you serious?
It's a good net.
Right. Hey, look, I'll give you this once I come out of this finger trap. Maybe I'll come back for you. But this is your chance to surrender and let me go.
Striking to subdue.
Frank, and while Rowan is striking to subdue, I'm gonna roll to convince Crank.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, beans. That's a fail. Ooh, that's also a fail.
Actually, I am rolling with Dark because I have my ability.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a +1 forward against... No, that's a +1 forward to convince.
Yep.
I have a limit break on her, though.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, look, man, you don't gotta do this. I don't think you're past the point of no return. All right? I don't know what she's told you or what she's promised you, but come on, man. You've been here. You know that this is a good place, and there's nothing that this bitch is gonna do that brings anything but destruction. Is this really the type of frog? I'm sorry. Is this the type of man that you want to be?
Craig. You get the feeling that Crank is worried that he'll never be turned into a man again without her.
But look, I'm. If she was gonna turn you back into a man, she would have done it by now. And look, I may not be a science, but we've got friends that are. This bitch got a lab, I'm sure. Look, all I'm saying is, if you don't do this, there are plenty of people who would be happy to find a solution for you, and in fact would probably be quite grateful that you chose to turn tail for the forces of good.
Crank? You get the feeling that it's only now that he's realizing that he's maybe not been working for the forces of good this whole time.
Oh my god!
I fucking knew it though. Like, it's not because he's an evil guy.
He's not a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
He's just so stupid.
Can I use a link to reroll that strike to subdue and aim for Mace?
Oh yeah.
Sweets and Crank have their Mark and Milchick moment, and then all of a sudden a brick just flies out of nowhere and knocks Maze unconscious.
So that's gonna be an 8?
It's an 8, yeah. Can I do force a change of location and then strike raid just Maze off of Crank?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Sweets is monologuing to Crank, getting through to him, and then just
She spots it and goes, "Don't just sit there, defend me! Use your frog tongue!" And he just goes, "Crank," and kinda tilts forwards to make it easier to hit her. As he just boom, boom, gets knocked off of Crank. Alright, I was kinda... Here we go!
You won't regret this, man. Genuinely, we're gonna help you out. Thank you. You've made the right choice. And then Sweets is gonna strike to subdue also.
As you get ready to do that, and you're seeing Maze now physically, as she's glowing with darkness, physically beginning to grow, her like skin turning like the dark purple of a heartless, scales appearing across her skin. And then please roll a strike to subdue.
If it's all right with, I will go ahead and do this roll. But if it's all right with you, if she's visibly transforming like while Sweets is doing the motion, I may change that to an intent.
That's fine with me. Ooh, Otto.
Oof. Yeah, we're gonna re-roll that. Who do we have? It only feel well. I'm gonna use the link with Riolu.
Aww.
Yeah, as you go to strike with intent, you remember the Riolu looking up at you with starry eyes. I want to be like you when I grow up. And gives you the strength.
And like, I think, like the Riolu's little voice saying "hero" is sort of like echoing through her head, and she
Your
probably
hero.
like tears up a little bit.
Oh, mama!
And I think she had initially pulled back, summoned the Keyblade, and was going to like cast some sort of binding magic. But as she sees the Heartless start to take shape, I do think Candy Crown desummons and Ache summons instead. And just, it's almost, again, while the little line is echoing through her head, it's like a United States of Smash from fucking Boku no Hero Academia. All of her bodysuit channels into one arm, and like, she fucking, her eyes glow bright yellow for just a second and just puts everything into one enormous punch, and I'm gonna deal great harm.
Yeah, I mean, you just fucking...
Because it's not just about giving Maze her comeuppance anymore. What she's about to do is going to hurt people.
She's about to be actually dangerous.
Yep.
I mean, just absolutely sucker puncher. Let's see. Yep, deal great harm. Yep, there we go.
I'm done giving you chances!
Crank. As
you think
if...
this whole thing's a fucking game? You can turn people into frogs, you can have your fun little experiments like it's all some whimsical shit, when you know that there are real lives on the line. And I don't have any kind of patience for a piece of shit like you, so say your fucking prayers. This is your last day.
Oh, whoa! Fuck yeah. And as you say that, Crank chimes in an agreement. Crank. And then shoots out. His frog tongue grabs her. Hey, now I'm still mid-transformation! And is eaten by Crank. Crank.
Yes! Yes!
Crank.
Holy shit, yes!
Crank.
I think Xweets is like all like ready to jump in and finish it herself, and then is just sort of just stunned quiet when Crank finishes the job.
You okay there, buddy?
Crank.
What is frogeat.gif?
Hey, Nix, I'm gonna click it.
I can hear Maze's voice
safe.
going "Ah!" when it pulls it in.
That's it.
That's it. And there's yeah, there we go. And yeah. Crank is now Crank's just there. Maze is defeated. The creep Slinkmans are defeated. For now, there is no threat to Animal Village. I mean, there's always the ever-looming drill, but other than that, things have calmed down.
I think the moment the calm hits, Xweets just falls right on her ass. Sort of like Riku when Mickey showed up in Chain of Memories.
Aww. Thanks for doing the right thing, Crank.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he burps.
You want-
Bleh. Correct.
May I make a link with Crank?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do I already have one of those?
You can always roll a new one if you'd like.
I have a light link with Crank.
Yeah. But yeah, you like part of it is what is it? Make an emotional breakthrough with somebody you already know. You can make a link roll, so you can do it again, and potentially get it locked. No, that's not it. No.
Can I take my link move does not trigger, but I get the light link?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are what was the descriptions of the linkages again?
It is light are friendships and loves. Dark are rivals. Mastery are teachers, students, mentors, or apprentices. And heart is introspection.
I would like to roll for heart link with Crank.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do this with advantage. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I think I'm also going to try and do a heart link. But, like, don't let me step on Ben's flavor.
You're not allowed anymore because I did it.
We can't order the same thing.
We'll look like fools.
Why would we get the same thing? If we get different things, we can both try a little of each other's. Because that's what you wanted, right? You wanted to have less than a full meal.
Yeah.
Who wants one good meal when you can have two partial meals?
That you might not even like.
Don't worry, I'll happily share my stinky sardine sandwich.
Hey.
An 11. Yeah.
Let's go, Xweets.
Fuck yeah! So that's a heart link with a 10 plus, right?
Yep. And we've got some new stuff for that.
So that means my new link move activates.
Yeah.
Chat, as part of my level up, I chose to change my link move. So in addition to a slight alteration of the original link move that only triggers when other people make dark links, now, whenever Xweets makes a link, her new ability, Amalgamate, triggers.
Yeah.
And it says,
yeah.
when creating links with an NPC, you absorb a tiny bit of their being. Roll. A 10 plus, the link is harmonious. I guess the roll is sort of... It made sense when I wrote it. It's fucking
sure. We made it pretty up to the finish line. It doesn't matter.
Right. 10 plus, the link is harmonious and mutually beneficial. Rolls with this locked link gain +1 forward. 7 to 9, standard locked link. 6 or less, the link is antagonistic. An additional roll must be made to determine if they help you. 10 plus, they do. 7 to 9, they don't. 6 or less, they guarantee failure.
They fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think flavor-wise, like, Xweets, who's already on her own kind of journey to be better than she's been, is really sort of re-inspired in her efforts, seeing her own attempts to help someone else start that same process have been successful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think of a fun, because I didn't prepare anything for this. Give me just a second to sort of prepare the imagery. But
Yeah.
I think like as the link happens, like she has a moment of just a moment with Crank of like, look, man, you're not going to regret this. You did a real good thing today, and we're going to make sure that you're taken care of. All right, this whole situation, gesturing to him as a frog. This is her shit. We're gonna make sure it's not something you're stuck with forever. I genuinely, man, thank you. And I think as she says thank you, there's just a tiny like little mote of light that shines from in front of her keyhole and from like in front of Crank's chest.
Mm-hmm.
And then like as the light disperses, Xweets looks like surprised, like she's feeling a physical sensation that she's never felt before, and just like her hand just kind of goes to her chest for a second. But then she just sort of shakes it off. So now a tiny piece of Crank lives in Xweets' heart.
Great.
Tweets, what was that?
Her voice might even crack a tiny bit. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Crank takes a giant. I mean, frogs don't as much walk as they sort of do little jumps. Does a little, but for a big frog, a pretty big step forward. Licks his eyes because they don't blink.
I'm glad he figured that one out. That would have been awful.
I mean, wait, no, that's not true. They blink. That's how they swallow, actually. Regardless.
Interesting.
Still licks his eye.
He still licks his eyes. And then just very carefully, big as he is, puts a giant frog foot or frog hand, I guess. It's kind of just kind of on Xweets. Great.
Oh.
Without a hint of irony, and like it's not a bit at all, she says, "Crank," and sort of claps him on the shoulder as well.
Yeah. And then he takes his foot back down. Just kind of plops down. Sits.
Whew. Above board, Cat the player. That's a lot. There's a lot to take in. I'm gonna take just a second.
Yeah, we can all just take a second.
Oh.
We should probably go check in on Mayor Flappy. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think like Ro's gonna look over to Red for a second and be like, "You good?"
I've never been better. It's a little close to home, but well, you kids are off to Rouge and stuff tomorrow, right? So it'll all be better soon, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, you go and check in on Mayor Flappy, who's fully just having floor time. Hello. Is everything
but
okay?
Yeah,
For now,
I
actually, kind of.
I left you on the couch.
I needed floor time.
Okay. Are you feeling better?
Yeah. I just thought maybe the whole house would come crumbling down or something. I'm glad it didn't. Let me just bring
Seeing
her up
that
again.
she's okay, Ro's gonna pick up the papers that got knocked off the desk and just pop them back on the desk for her.
Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you.
The desk that's cracked in the middle.
Yeah.
Diz's
There's
fucking
so many
dining room
papers
office.
on it that, like, he doesn't realize for a second that it's been split in two.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a lot to process. Whew. Are you all good?
Sweets
Yeah.
gives a thumbs up and
Yeah.
a tiny nosebleed.
Oh, I'm glad I'm lying down. Oh.
You don't have to worry about Maze any longer. And Crank. Well, Crank's good now, but is bigger.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna help out now and maybe live here in Animal Village.
Okay.
Like, I didn't expect it going out, but just trust me when I say this. Crank was the one that made the difference with Maze. Crank sort of saved the day on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'd
The
like
little
to
frog?
think that I'm not really associated with giving hollow praise. So like, I hope that you trust me when I say that.
You know, that's an excellent point.
He's kind of the size of like a tractor now.
Right. She's a single frog eye sort of pressed up against one of the windows. A very big one.
Have you got like a big pond anywhere nearby or like a lake?
We'll figure something out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know the immediate way through it, but I mean, you've seen him before. He's not usually a frog, so
Well,
if there are resources available to help him figure out how to solve that problem for him, we should probably do that.
we'll see.
Not to tell you how to do your job or anything. I just
Oh, no, it's a good... We'll see what we can do.
Thanks, Mayor Flappy.
No, thank you. I shudder to think what would have happened if you weren't here.
Sweets doesn't say anything, but hearing Flappy say that this may be the first time, and it might be for a fleeting moment, but the first instance of her, even for a second, feeling like maybe Rowan and Cooper crash landing here wasn't an exclusively bad thing.
Yay!
Oh. Well, as long as you're okay, I think I could do with a bit of a rest now, huh? How about you guys?
Yeah.
That sounds like a great plan. If you need anything at all, do let me know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really bled all over the place. Shit, sorry about that.
Oh, it's probably mostly ink.
Yeah, it's hard to tell after a while, huh?
Yeah.
All right then. I think I'm gonna go back to the barn for now. There's some books I want to read.
Oh, so there are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna
Sweets
head
isn't in a
out and go
headspace to make the
barn.
joke, but Cat will say, "Oh, so I guess we're having eggs for dinner then." Because he needs eggs to read. Anyway.
How dare. How dare.
That's a callback to episode 5 of Sunken Valley.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, eggs. Yeah. You head back.
Eggs is already wet.
We'll just listen. Hey, what about we just put Crank in a big tub of egg? What? It's water, basically. It's liquid, right?
He's like vetoed from meetings, right? Like the rest of you know this is a bad idea, right?
Sweets has a look on her face like, "Hey man, everything was going real well. Let's not start putting people in eggs."
Oh. Yeah. You make your way to the barn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like going back to the barn,
Not the stable. Don't get it confused.
very different. I think Ro is gonna be inclined to climb up to the hayloft and just kind of flop on one of the big, like, bales of hay, just to, like... It looks like a cozy corner up there to just crash.
Yeah.
Oh, on the I do have to pay a toll for a choice that I've made. So on the way,
What does that mean?
I'm on the way while we're walking back to the barn. Sweets goes kind of quiet and says, "Hey, Bowen, Kupo, I need to tell you something."
Yeah?
It's sort of a personal thing, but if we're gonna be working together, I feel like there shouldn't be any secrets about stuff like this. I don't think I'm just one person. I don't know if you've noticed my bodysuit that I'm wearing. I don't know how to really explain this in a way that would make sense. I don't know. You went to Keyblade school. Maybe you know how it works. Look, this is gonna sound dumb. Okay, it's not actually a bodysuit. It's my own Heartless.
Yeah, we figured
Oh,
that
it's
out.
yours.
Wait, what? How did?
What?
How?
I mean,
Did I
I
tell-
literally watched you have it pulled out of you, and you pulled it back. Little Sweets, right?
First of all, don't call her that. Second of all, oh yeah. No, you're right.
And like the glowy
I've just seen
eyes.
you, I've just seen you
and...
sleepwalk and talk to yourself. I didn't know it was yours though. That's interesting.
Yeah, look, there's no way I'm going to say this and it doesn't sound stupid. Okay, it just don't judge me. It just felt like both of us would be safer if we worked together, and that I would stay me. Anyway.
That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
not stupid. Why would we make fun of you for that?
I don't know. Just shut up! She says, visibly flustered. And anyway,
Just as long as she doesn't like eat our hearts, then she's fine.
no, she's trained. That's a disrespectful word. She's her own. Yep.
And if you remember her name, I'd like to know if that's okay.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind knowing. And like her voice cracks before she can say name.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, no, Anyway,
Thanks
it's getting
for
late.
telling us.
Yeah, thank you. I had a question, but I'll save it.
No, you're good. Go for it. We're already here.
Oh. Nope, it seems disrespectful. I won't.
All right, I will trust your judgment on that. She sort of, collects herself. And so, chat, just to explain why that happened, I chose a playbook ability for Xweets from the Amalgam playbook, and under multi-class errata, it says, if you're playing another playbook and take a move from the Amalgam playbook upon advancement, do one of the following. 1. Pick a willing NPC with whom you have a locked link to amalgamate with you as a constituent heart. Explain how your appearance, personality, and/or outlook changes with the new addition. Or, reveal that you've been an amalgam the whole time! Introduce the rest of the players to the constituent hearts that form your character.
The whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And on that, we're gonna take a final ad break for the night. Hello, chat room.
Hello, chat room.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. So you're back at the barn. Just kinda out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a well-deserved rest. We know Rowan is sort of just in the hayloft. Where are Xweets and Cooper?
I think ever since Rowan's minor little transformation there, Cooper has not stopped keeping an eye on him.
Oh.
Half out of concern, half out of fear.
Not a little
Kinda
bit
like-
out of it was kind of hot? Just a little bit. No?
No, it was very scary,
Yeah, no, that's fair,
and
Cooper.
I don't know where it came from, and I have concerns.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
But concerns in the way that, like, I'm very scared.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh god.
Oh no.
The way
Like-
that he flops on the hay pile is very much like almost exact movements of him flopping on beds back at the academy. Like there's a very sort of turn around, just flomp. He half expected it to like bounce a little bit and it doesn't. But he seems just his regular old self.
I think, especially like once they get back, if Cooper seems like clearly sort of keyed in on Rowan enough, I think Xweets would just wait for an opportune moment and sort of quietly excuse herself to have a little personal crisis isn't the right word, but the positive version of that. Off sort of in the woods.
God damn it, now Sweets has to learn how to have positive personal crises.
It still comes out as crying.
Why?
Yep. Bitch been crying a lot. So definitely, if you guys are wanting to explore sort of Cooper and Rowan's response to the transformation, I'm definitely willing to give room for a scene.
Hey, what's that look for?
You changed earlier.
Yeah. And he's gonna like sit up and cross his legs. I can't. It's really weird. I just kind of felt, you know, I don't know, like really stressed and like, you know, adrenaline, like, you know, heat of the fight and everything. But this was, I don't know. The fire had like a different feeling than normal. It didn't feel bad. Just different. Like not quite like Master Ifrit's fire, you know? Like something slightly different. And it came out of I wasn't expecting that to happen. I don't know why it did.
It didn't feel bad,
No.
but it felt different.
Mm-hmm.
And you felt dressed.
Yeah, like
What else were you feeling?
frustrated. Like being tied to Maze like that, I really messed up. I was so worried that I was just gonna screw things up and, you know, mess it all up for everyone. Be just a goofball or something, and I don't know, I just really didn't want that to happen, and I felt like a rush go through me, and then I got really warm, and did I really look different?
I mean, you still look like you, but your hair got all spikier and it was glowing, and I mean, your eyes just completely like whited out and were glowing too when they were kind of almost more angry and stretched out even a little.
Whoa.
You were like just pointier all over.
No way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spook you with that. I didn't even know where that came from.
No, it's... I'm less concerned that it was scary. I'm not gonna try and word around this. My concern is mostly that you were drawing on darkness.
Oh. Oh.
Which is a slippery slope when you don't know you're doing it.
Right. Oh, hold on. I've never been able to do that before. I've never even... Oh, man. And he's, like, fully just, like, caught in thought about that and kind of looking at his hands and, like, looking himself over a little bit.
And Cooper's gonna grab one of your hands. It's you're okay. It's I don't want to jump to any conclusions. I don't want to make any judgment calls about nothing. It's just, you gotta be careful. And you said you didn't even know that you did this until we told you.
Yeah, it just kind of felt, you know, it's hard to explain. It felt like
It kind of welled up from inside and then overflowed.
Yeah, kinda, but like there was a burning core inside of me. And it was like the flames were going through me, but like in a... It felt good. But if it's darkness, then that's not good. That's really not good. But it felt, you know, weirdly...
Yeah. I don't know what it is. There was enough, you with saying you were frustrated and embarrassed and grieving, all negative emotions that, you know, could get manipulated, is my concern. But I don't know what it was. Master Ifrit might probably know more.
Right.
I mean, you and him have trained so much more. Surely he...
Well, yeah, he's Master of Fire, and...
Yeah.
He would know. It's weird. It's like, and he's got like a look on his face of just like he's recalling something. It's gonna sound really weird, and like I said, like it's hard to explain the feeling because it was just a feeling, right? But like it reminded me of something I felt before, but like when I was tiny, like 4, right? Like this is the first thing that I can even remember, right? But I don't know why I'm thinking about this all of a sudden, but so when I was a kid, I nearly put my hand in my mom's fireplace. It's a good thing Monty was there and saw me and stopped me, and, you know, I remember his big fluffy belly and his silly palm. That we laugh about it these days, and, you know, Mom's even still got the grate that she put over the furnace up in the synthesis lab because of that. But the fire, there was something about it. It was almost like there was a, I don't know, like a like it was calling me. Like I'd be able to just reach out, grab it, and hold it, you know? And I was a baby back then, like a kid. Kids do stupid stuff all the time, but just now, having the fire go through me like that, I really felt like I could grab it and hold it. Does this make any sense?
Absolutely not, but I believe you.
Holy shit, Cooper.
Oh,
Damn.
no, I think that's cute as hell.
Yeah, no, it is.
It does sound kind of wild. I don't know.
It's not that you don't make sense. I don't know what any of that means, or what it could be. But obviously it's what you felt. It's something. I just don't know what.
Who knows? And he flops back down on the hay pail, and it's just like.
One of your earliest memories, huh?
Yeah. I've not thought about that in years. Dad still teased me about it, like when I was a teenager, but that's old news now.
What's my earliest memory?
Oh, right. And Ro, like, sits back up. Hey.
Huh.
Some of that stuff that Will said. About your before Trino?
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever have to, like, go into it or anything, but, like, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm here to listen.
Thank you. It's funny, I don't really remember.
No, I bet not.
I think I was quite young. And honestly, for the longest time, I don't know that I didn't know I didn't know.
That makes sense. I mean,
Trina was
memories
all
when
I
you're
really
a kid,
knew.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think some part of me always knew. People would talk about it, but it's not like anyone knew where anyone else was from. But
Right.
yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Don't be.
I didn't mean to shift this over to me.
No, I asked. Don't be silly. Do you think... Do you think stuff like in the storybook can, come true? Like, finding worlds like that? Pulling them out of the darkness? Sorry, if that's like... I don't know if that's insensitive or not. I'm not very, good with stuff like this.
No, I never thought about it. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Yeah, and... I mean... It's worth a try and looking into.
Wouldn't even know. Well, for multiple reasons, wouldn't know where to start, but
Maybe that's
don't
some
even...
of that secret knowledge that we get after we pass our mark of mastery.
Could be, yeah. But even with that, I wouldn't know what we're looking for.
We got so many questions when we get back. Who knows? Maybe we'll learn something while we're here. I mean, this world isn't exactly, in good shape.
Yeah, so much of Will had a lot to say. And I haven't had the chance to properly think about much of it.
No. They made me so angry. The flippant way they were talking about people's hearts like that. I'll be honest, I've kind of not been able to get that out of my head this whole time. And seeing those things coming toward the village like that, and maybe that's why the fire spoke to me, huh? Still, anchor's not really a good power source to pull from, huh?
I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but I'd want to know more first. As best as I could, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, wait, yeah, we got those books. And he, like, fishes them out of his inventory.
And I think that's gonna be where we end today's session.
Yeah.
Yeah, woo.